Here we are. This is Jelani Asar with the Unfunded Liabilities Monster. And here today we have my auntie on named Khadija. Khadija, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Enjoying myself. It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
So, basically, Auntie Khadija, her profession, her field is finance. And there are two reasons why we have her on here. Number one is because her field is finance. Number two is because she just ended a 2-year battle with the unemployment trends in the United States. So we just want to get her firsthand experience to get an idea of what's going on out there in the field. I know we have many of you who have been experiencing the same battle and fighting the same battle yourself, as well as people that you know who have been going through this. And if you're so-called safe and secure right now, you're probably having these thoughts of worry going through your head and cycling around and giving you those feelings as well. So we just like to get her firsthand experience on what exactly is going on, possibly what we can expect moving forward, and maybe even a little bit as to why this is happening, and also possibly some insights into what can be done to fight this battle and win. So, Khadija, could you just give us a little bit of a background on, your career in finance, basically what's happened thus far? Have you experienced anything like this before? Just give us a quick background.
Okay. Well, ever since college, my field, is investment and investment management particularly. And I've been doing that for quite a number of years. And I've worked with a major investment management company here in New York. In 2006 was when I experienced my first layoff. And at that time being told that, money situations and budgets were not up to par, and that various departments had to be cut out, various programs had to cease, and there were a number of people that, along with myself, went through layoffs. And from that time, however, in 2006, for myself, I was able to get connected with another company. So the feel of the layoff at that time wasn't as severe as what happened later down the line. But I did get connected with another company, and I dealt, again, in the field of management, but this time from an education standpoint. And I was able to work in that position for 2 years, and then the same situation came again. And being told that programs had to cease, budgets weren't up to par, and it was like a cycle at that point. Now, during the 2 years that I was working with that last company, there was a trend of listening to friends and family members who were all experiencing being laid off or just being let go actually altogether. And as I was stating earlier, for my age range, which is someone, a business professional in the late 40s, early 50s, the word layoff was becoming something that we actually are not used to. For those who are in that age range would know, we're not used to hearing this word layoff, and now this word is becoming every day. And again, during those last 2 years, I was starting to hear of other family members and friends becoming laid off, and noticing that something really serious was beginning to take place. Being in the field of finance, you are aware anyway, because you tend to know what's going on in the market. You tend to understand what is going on with the economy. But at the same time, it was starting to hit closer to home, and that becomes a different reality when that happens. And after the last 2 years, again, after hearing this same cycle of we don't have the money for this or we don't have the money for that and experiencing layoff, this was when the reality started to hit, because now the availability of jobs was becoming just so scarce. So many companies, especially in my field, although I've learned it's in so many fields because, again, that's the nature of what this recession is all about. But in my field of financial management, there was, no jobs out there, literally. I mean, it's, and so the whole outlook as far as looking for employment really became redefined. In the past, our age range, again, we come up at a time frame, whereas when we were out of college, we were able to really explore so many various options as far as what field we wanted to go into or various companies we wanted to try out, being offered a position with one company while you're working with another company. And so there was a competition. Companies were growing and expanding and competing actually to get employees. This time frame is something that's total opposite, and it was totally new for us as well as the rest of the world, obviously. But just speaking again from our age range, it was really different. We in the past were able to negotiate our salary so easy and always wanted to make sure you were getting paid what you're worth. We've gone from that to people, and employees, business people just settling just for the sake of having a job, just for the sake of having a job. But once again,